Welcome back to the Natural Loghouse YouTube channel. My name is Leo Gambots, I'm the filmer and the apprentice, and with me is Andrej, that's the real craftsman that knows all the details of how to build a house like this. So we are here in the fourth episode for this house build. If you missed the first three, be sure to click the link for the playlist on the right corner of the screen. In this episode we will see how we cut the rafters and how we build the pillars for the ridgelog of this house. And we will reveal a big secret to you all, so be sure to watch till the end of this episode. And let's just go straight into action. The first thing we're gonna learn is how to cut the rafters.
According to blueprints, the rafters should be cut like this. This should be out. And we decided not to do that because if you put a gutter here, anyway this point will be exposed to the rain and eventually it will rotten. So we decided to cut them straight, and in this case gutter comes here and rain doesn't fall on the rafter and it is protected from it.
Okay, I just want to add, like you explained it to me, that here it's a bit hard to understand, but you have to imagine that this rafter is on the angle of 40 degrees, yes. Okay, but I think it's good. What you cannot imagine here, you will see it in the next episodes when we actually put the rafters on the roof in position and the gutter comes in.
If you are new to this channel, just to update you, this yellow color that you see is basic impregnation of wood. We use it to prevent mold and mushroom growing on the wood, and works for some insects. We assembled the purlings and the ridgelog. Now we are in the process of making rafters. We did the template yesterday and we are cutting them to the shape and length. Here we are planning them to be smoother and nice. Then the next step is impregnation and stocking them on a pile. For this house we needed 36 rafters, and after we count them we realized that we were missing 2 because somehow on the mill that we ordered them they didn't cut them, so we have to cut them additional on our mill, and we just took one log and cut them out. Here we realized that the rafter had to cut additionally. The second one we cut it. We cut according to template already and almost sprayed it, and then Tilen measured it and realized that it's 1 centimeter too thick, and we had to cut him again.
I'm getting more and more tools in my hand to learn how to work with wood. So don't look at me as a craftsman, I'm really just an apprentice, and anytime I have a chance to work, I'm super happy. Here I'm cutting the rafters, planning them, preparing them.
From my point of view, he's getting more and more tools in the hands because we are sick and tired watching him just walking around us with the camera, so we put him to do something useful.
So if everything goes right, we're gonna have less and less episodes and I will work more and more.
Yes, we're finally going to work, not film.
You're almost done with peeling.
Yep.
How many days have you been peeling?
6, 7.
In a row?
Yeah.
And how do you feel?
Feel good.
Yeah?
Feel strong.
You know there is more logs coming.
There is more coming.
You never.
But
That's
good work.
life.
Yeah.
You never know when the new truck will come. Do you know how many logs did you peel?
You peel also, no?
Yeah.
I would say like 40 cubic meters. Or it's more, I don't know. Probably it's more.
Here we can see Tilen. He's working on shed dormer purling and cutting holes for pillars for that shed dormer. Here we are cutting pillars for the ridge log and braces for them. We are working with round logs because they will be visible and customer simply wants them round. It is much more difficult to cut them round because there is no edge that we can measure angle from. So we simply must cut and try if they fit. And we have to repeat that as many times as it's possible until they fit as good as they can. Tool for this is a chainsaw and chisel. Sometimes you have to use a sledgehammer to persuade them to fit in. You hit them as long as they don't fit inside.
It would be even harder without the crane because the big pillar is pretty heavy and we have to move it pretty often in this process. I don't know if you hear it right, but the sound that our crane is doing is not healthy. Not for us, not for the crane. Like, it's 30 years old and I think there is not much more life in this crane. Thankfully, one of our subscribers, Nik Rijavec, you might heard about him, we asked him if he can give us a crane and he said that that's okay if we pass him in subscribers. There is a big gap, but we count on you guys to subscribe to this channel and help us get a crane. You're really gonna give us a crane if we pass you in subscribers?
Of course I will.
And here we're doing the same thing for the second pillar, and we're going to do the same thing for the third pillar, that we're going to have 3 pillars for the ridge log.
Andrej, what are you working on right now?
We're installing posts for ridge log.
This is Andrej's excited face. It's really great to work with him when he's so eager to talk to the camera.
And it's great to work with the camera guy who is taking the hottest moment of the day to ask you something. Ajde sad ti nešto reći na to, eto vidi.
Yeah, I can tell you, like, I don't, if you choose to work in the sun, I believe you're capable of talking about your work in the sun.
No, you're wrong.
Hey guys, we really need to, thank you for watching, because we really need to get better in this voiceover. It's just not easy. We are here behind the camera, wanted to really give you a story behind the work, but actually it's just a lot of work and it's repetitive and it needs to get done. So when I asked Andrej to give me some more details about it, he's usually not that inspired to share after working on the sun. While we were working on the rafters, and you can see in the background they're almost ready, the camera actually caught Aleš making a mistake.
A rookie mistake.
A rookie mistake. He filled the gas tank of the chainsaw with oil and the oil tank of the chainsaw with gas. And went back to work, but just 5 minutes later, what happened?
He simply put his chainsaw back and took mine and didn't say nothing. So I came back and checked his chainsaw, tried to start it, it didn't start, then I checked the tanks and this is my reaction.
What is this? 44 years I never put oil in the gas tank. Now in 2 days twice.
If you have someone, if you want to do something bad to him and he owns a chainsaw, just put oil in the tank gas. In the gas tank. Trust me, it's not fun.
Thank you for sticking with us through the ups and downs, the funny and the educational moments. I think it's time to let you in on the big secret that we have been preparing for the last few months. We have been visiting Nik Rijavec, Wood Junkie, and Patrick behind the channel Login Nature, and together we have filmed 4 challenges to determine who is the best craftsman on YouTube. 1 challenge for each YouTube channel.
Whoa!
We had a lot of fun, and the episodes will come out really soon across all 4 channels. So if you don't follow them yet, go to their channels and subscribe, because you won't believe what we went through to determine who is the best craftsman on YouTube.
I am a pilling machine. with Nik Rijavec, ne?
Alright, thank you for watching and see you in the next one.